The purpose of this video is to repair that. On the same panel, cracking here, I'm going to take this ABS material, which was a piece of fairing off of the R6 fairings I put on my 500 ABS cement, a piece under there just to strengthen it, and then I have to figure out what I'm going to do here. Got some little hairline cracks here. Again, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about that. I may just grind it out a little bit and put some ABS cement on there. So beyond that, I should be able to get all this bodywork painted, which I believe I'm going to attempt to do it myself. One dent right here that needs to be addressed. There's a little tiny one here, but this one needs to be pulled out somehow. I'll get all this bodywork painted, and this bike is nearly done. It needs a little carburetor tuning. I think what I'm going to do, just make a cardboard template. This good tab right here is the exact same shape as the one I'm trying to repair, and then transfer this onto this guy to make some reinforcing pieces to glue onto the broken tab. You just need to cut this out. Okay, I have my cardboard template cut out. This is kind of weird because it'd be nice just to shape this and glue it on there with the piece that broke off. However, I can't really do that. I'm going to have to trim these guys off because this needs to clip onto the rubber grommet, and the thickness of this material right here, it just can't be thicker. I can't add this thickness of material onto that. It'll be too thick and it won't go onto the rubber grommet. So this is a little tricky. I'm going to have to make these a little longer. I want to make sure I glue every bit of plastic to plastic of this surface over here. I think I'll make 2 of these because I want to get some glue bond in this area right here also. Maybe I'll just make a little tiny piece for here. I don't know. Do that on the top side, and on the bottom side use the bigger piece. Alright, I'll get to work. I traced that piece out onto the ABS. I'm going to go cut this out. I had a little change of plan. I took this part out to the belt sander to take all the blue paint off first because it was going to be really hard to sand this little tiny piece down. Next, I drilled a 3/8 hole right here. The rest of the hole I will shape with a file. These things are actually a little elongated, oval shaped, I guess, to allow for some tolerances to fit the body panels on there. Next, I did a rough cutout on the bandsaw to get this guy. I think I'll take the panel and this little black piece of ABS out to the belt sander and try to get a little bit better fit. Shouldn't take long. I think I'm getting close to where I want to be with this thing. I don't think there's any way this thing would slide onto that with the extra material there, but I wonder if it's worth a try. It's going to be a tight fit. I've got the backing piece shaped pretty good. Yeah, I took a little bit too much off right over there. That's alright. I'm not going to worry about that. Will that grommet slip over both thicknesses? Maybe with a lot of extra lubricant. The clamps are in the way. Maybe if I taper these backing pieces significantly. I did put some taper on this backing piece. It's hard to tell what's going on in there because it's all black. I decided before I do anything else, I'm going to do a little test glue of a couple little pieces, little strips I just cut, and I'll just glue them onto this ABS part here. Allow 15 minutes for good handling strength and 2 hours cure time. I'll let this set up. While that's setting up, I can sand all the paint off of this thing where I need to. I made this piece. I beveled this edge, so hopefully this thing will slip onto the rubber grommet. This guy will get glued on here with ABS cement. This is the broken piece that will get glued back on here. Have another little piece to get glued on here. So that's the repair for the broken tab. And then this little flat piece is going to go here where there's a little crack. This is going to have to be sanded down. I don't know what the heck happened here, but it's like elevated. My test piece isn't fully cured yet, I would say. This glue is still kind of soft. It feels pretty strong even now, but I think I'll let this sit for a little while longer and come back and give these a pull test. Here we go. Oh, it feels pretty dang strong. Oh, sort of. So, it pulled off, but it hasn't cured. Has it been an hour and a half or so? I'm going to leave this one on there. I started peeling it. I'll check it later, but in the meantime, I'm going to get to gluing. Here we go. I wish I had some acetone to clean up the big mess I'm going to make. A little bit of cotton hair in there. That should add some strength, right? My next trick. Oh, nice. See what I mean? Yes. Yeah, I need to get that thing on there right away. It's getting messy now. I wonder if lacquer thinner will clean this crap off of my fingers. I have to let that cure, clean my fingertips off. Oh shit, I didn't have the camera in the right spot. This area is all done. Hopefully this is going to work out. That one was just to strengthen kind of a weird spot. That has the extra piece on there. I'm hoping it'll slip onto the rubber grommet with an extra little strengthener back there. I have some kind of hairline cracks right in here. Open them up just a teeny bit and put some ABS glue on there. The ABS glue won't do any good if there's paint on here. I don't even know if this is ABS. This is the white plastic, it's not the black. I'm not so sure there's a crack here. Maybe, maybe not. But this side, there definitely is. Now I'll try to make some little grooves. Made some little V grooves in there. I'm just going to try to fill these little grooves in I just made with ABS cement. Just don't know if this is really ABS, this white plastic. I'm just hoping it kind of melts the plastic back together. That's all. It's been a little over 24 hours since I did these repairs. I don't know, it looks pretty good. The ABS cement set up nice and hard. So that guy's been repaired and that guy's been repaired. I still have to test fit this. I ABS'd a couple of small cracks there and a crack there. I'm going to have to sand this down a little bit where the flat washer goes, and here also. The big test today, yesterday I did a pull test on this right here, and this stuff pulled off. This one I glued yesterday. So I'm going to pull on it and let's see what happens. That's going to break before it pulls off. Try this one. That's pretty darn good. That's glued on there. Alright, I'm happy about that. So clearly yesterday when I did this one, it wasn't cured. I just marked with a pencil where this washer will hit, worst case. So now I can sand this ABS cement down there. Slow speed. Will this guy snap on? I got this edge beveled big time here. I put a little Vaseline. This is a brand new grommet here. Well, it's almost loose. It's also hitting this. Well, this is working. I would say I did not need to put Vaseline on this area. Snapping into its position there. To do a Vaseline delete on that one. Yeah, I think I'm good to go here. This thing's on here really good. Side panel is aligned nicely. And comes off. Goes back on. Good enough. Now I need to learn how to do body work and paint. Sounds easy.